Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Excuse me. This is Kazuri Alameen. In my word of wisdom for this morning, I want to speak about several things right quick. Number one, fear does not stop death; it stops life. Let me say this again. Fear does not stop death; it stops life. Yes, we are living in some very, very unique times. We've always lived in unique times. If you think about it from a deeper perspective, this is different. It's unique. So I want to encourage you to continue to the best of your focus, the best of your ability, the best of your passion, the best of your life lessons. Live your life. You be strategic. Use your wisdom. Listen to instructions, but don't let fear put you in a very unhealthy situation. Once again, fear does not stop death. It stops life. So do the best you can to continue to be the excellent human being that you was created to be, that you was sit here on earth to do. Please, ma'am, please, sir. Number two, don't confuse difficulty and different. Let me say this again. Don't confuse difficulty and different. Life is about changes, in and out, up and down, adversity, prosperity, happy and sad, long and short. Sometimes we're going to go through seasons of life, I like to call it. It's going to be very, very difficult. Totally okay. Sometimes you're going to go through seasons of life where it's going to be very, very different. Totally okay. It's all about living. It's all a part of the process. So don't overlap the two and get confused. Taste some difficulty as part of life. Do some different things as part of life. Sometimes we don't do things different until we are pushed through a difficulty. Okay, so embrace the process of wherever you may be in your life. See the shining light that's there. It's there. It's there. Don't confuse difficulty and different. Please, ma'am, and please, sir. I also want you to give some quick thought this morning, ladies and gentlemen, to where were you, example, where were you before this virus came about? Where were you before the pre-virus, I like to say? My point is some people had a very, very negative and stinking thinking, intolerant, hateful attitude 4 or 5 months ago. 4 or 5 months ago, your attitude was not the best. 4 or 5 months ago, you were selfish. 4 or 5 months ago, you were very dishonest. By the same aspect, we have some people who are honest, not hateful, loving and kind, understanding, peaceful. So where were you pre-virus? So what's your point, Mr. Kazuri? Don't make the virus an excuse for you to continue to stay in the victimology of being mean. Don't make the virus an excuse. Some of y'all was raised in hell and before the virus came about. By the same aspect, some people was manifesting love before the virus came about. All right? So it's everything we do, ladies and gentlemen. It's good to listen to others. You can go watch TV and the radio and the internet and hear his story, hear her story. That's fine, well and good. There's a season for that. But everything we do as you get older in life and life gets older than you, it's an inside job. It's an inside job. I don't care if you've been married 1,000 years. Got 44 children, no children. It's an inside job. I don't care who you heard speak. It don't matter about the alphabets in front of his name, her name. It doesn't matter. Well, I heard his story. I heard her story. It doesn't matter. It's still going to come back to you. One of the reasons why everybody got a different DNA, ladies and gentlemen, when you open your mind so that your eyes can see. Any given day is 7.6 billion people on earth. Not to mention the ones who come, not to mention the ones who's coming tomorrow, but nobody will never have your DNA. Nobody will never have your Dana. That shows you how special you are. This is an inside job. Healing is an inside job. Love is an inside job. Hate is an inside job. And then those people that you love or whatever you're going through in your life, they're going to be a recipient of, for this good, bad, or different. They're going to be a recipient of that. Everywhere you go, you take you with you. So do I. So don't get confused. You got to continue to work on yourself each and every day, but you got to have a burning desire to want to get better. You got to have a burning desire to want to change. It's an inside job. I don't care how many videos you listen to or who you hear speak, who you watch on TV and what they say. It's an inside job. Don't get that confused. I think a lot of times we don't talk about this enough. Well, I heard what she said. I heard what he said. For hell, they used to be out like me and you. They're going to die like me and you. They didn't create their own heartbeat. They didn't create night and day. Wake up, ladies and gentlemen. Wake up. Hello, somebody. We got to cut this foolishness out. Also, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to remember not to forget. Whatever you go to, whatever goes through you, grow with it. Grow through the change of life. Grow, Grow. Don't just go through it. Grow through it. Grow through it. That's how you get better. Grow through it. And grow through it patiently, ladies and gentlemen. It's so very, very important. Also, and I set my mouth this morning, authentically. My key word this morning is authentically appreciate yourself. Why, Mr. Gajuri? Because when I can authentically appreciate myself, then I can authentically appreciate you. But if I don't authentically appreciate me in my private thoughts, in my private thoughts, I'm not talking about your public thoughts. I'm talking about when you by yourself, for yourself, with yourself, through yourself. Where nobody will know whether you're telling the truth, nobody will know whether you're telling a lie but you. That's authentic. But when you can authentically appreciate yourself, then you can authentically appreciate others, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, today is the first day of the rest of your life and my life. Yesterday is gone forever, and it shall not be coming back to earth. Tomorrow is not here yet. We'll never catch it. So whatever you're dealing with right now, whatever changes you're dealing with right now, whatever it is, good, bad, happy, or sad, embrace it. Embrace it. Grow through it. GROW. Grow through it. And let it allow you to continue to make you better and not bitter. Peace.